Hello my friends, family, relatives, and also esteemed colleagues. Today we are going to talk a little bit about vitiligo. Some people have problem with skin changing color, losing the pigment, losing melanin. Now, we are being told that most likely it's a hereditary genetic problem. Then, since, again, when we don't understand something, we always go to statistics. Okay, so more prevalent in darker skinned people, right away, they want to be lighter, so they are not satisfied with the color of the skin, emotional problems, bingo. Well, does emotion influence this problem? Well, definitely it could be part of it. Because remember, toxicity is frequency. And since your emotion is electromagnetic frequency created by your brain, it will affect you positively or negatively. But if we, again, when we want to see something about whatever abnormality in the body there is, including now vitiligo, we have to go quantum. Always think frequency, 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 frequency. If frequency is correct of our body, there is not going to be any problem with our body. If frequency shifts, here comes problem. What causes the frequency shift? Always number one is your immune system, which is your electrical voltage. Forget about white blood cells being the immune system. They are the garbage solution system, garbage baggers and destroyers. But immunity, it is your voltage. Higher voltage prevents shift in frequency, stabilizes the frequency. So this is the only immunity there is. And of course, brain takes huge power to manifest, to think. So every time you have a thought, something that is on your mind constantly, it draws your energy away. But still, there is not going to be any shift, even if you lower the voltage. So the frequency will be easier to take off its correct resonance, but still you need something to influence it to take it away from this resonance. And this something is some frequency that is similar to the frequency of the particular tissue, but not exact. So it affects it, but it affects it in not such a good way. Which means this off-tuned frequency we call toxicity. It could be electromagnetic wave caused by your brain, or it could be electromagnetic wave that came close to these cells through food, through water, through air. You got them in. Now, we are being told, yeah, well, there are certain already predispositions to vitiligo, people that have chronic health issues, chronic thyroid problem, for example, lupus, any kind of a chronic disease, even rheumatism, they are prone to this. Why do we say this? Because, again, we rely on statistics. Because many people who have vitiligo also have other chronic problems. So we check statistics, but there must be some relation. Of course, it's toxicity. That's the relation. Remember, one symptom cannot cause another symptom. Both symptoms are caused by something. And it's toxic load. And again, toxic load could be emotion, could be chemical poison, something with food, something. Or where do we see vitiligo most often? It's on a face and on hands. So what does that tell us? Keep using this thing that you have between ears. Think. We may be generally toxic, especially because we already have symptoms of this toxicity. We already suffer from some problem. And now we are handling toxic stuff. Spraying alcohol on our hands. Using antibacterial soaps, they're all toxic. Using detergents. So now already toxic body in general, now you're putting extra toxicity just in parts of the body. Makeup, sun blockers, perfumes on the face. All this increases toxicity of the face. Since body, before it is going to cleanse blood through the skin, it will start cleansing, it will basically it's the switch. Whenever I talk about cleansing, I say that we have three mechanisms, 3 levels. First level general, which I call under the radar, first level cleansing, that's a kidney's job. If the toxicity increases, mostly it is because of low level of plasma, so the body will accumulate more toxicity in the blood before it will release it through urine because it loses too much water. So your first sign is dark urine, that you are low on plasma. You are not cleansing properly. You are retaining toxic elements. But then if the toxicity increases, then bingo, you go into the second level, cleansing through mucosal membranes. And if it increases even more, then you go to skin. So where do we see vitiligo very often happening? Before it shows anywhere else? On the orifices. Eyes, mouth, belly button, but also vagina or penis. Why? Because you have here contact. You have a mucosal tissue on one side connecting now to the skin. Mucosal tissue connecting with the skin. Same is with our sexual organs or anus. And since when blood is toxic, you are going to be detoxifying through mucosal tissue. Well, the mucosal tissue is going to become toxic. Only mucosal tissue does not have much pigment, so you don't see the differences. But when it's when you have connection mucosal tissue with the skin, pow! This is where you will see first signs of it. Okay, so it's once when you understand the body, then you can figure out why certain things happen and how you can actually counter them. It's not nuclear physics. It's not rocket science. It's a common sense. Unfortunately, you cannot use it if you are completely misled in a science, which we are. So we have to learn from scratch again. So doctors, colleagues, please don't be stubborn. Everything we have been told in medical school is lie, pure lie. About salt, about sunlight, ultraviolet light, about what causes certain problems. It's all lies. So can we now, once when the skin is discolored, can we repair this? Of course. You gotta detoxify. And once when you detoxify on a blood level and then on a cellular level, then also you should switch a diet to help the re-establishment of a proper frequency. The proper frequency is coming through minerals that you are getting through seawater or sea plasma or sea salt with water. It's coming through correct diet that vibrates correctly, which is a raw food diet. And it happens through your visualization. Remember, brain can reproduce every frequency it is familiar with, or if it's programmed with. So close your eyes and visualize yourself the way you want to be. And you are sending the electromagnetic waves, but then again, you have to detoxify on blood level to help the process. So it's a combination of things. With your mind, you can always accelerate it and raise your voltage. Now, how do you raise voltage? Your heart produces electricity and shoots it through the brain to distribute it through all the tissues in a variety of frequencies, depending on tissue. So try to control your thoughts. Skin is keeping the body as a unity. It's integral part of the body. So any thought of integrity is going to affect you. You think bad about yourself, bingo, it is going to affect you. You did something you should not have done, and it bothers you, bingo, integrity, skin. Think frequency, and then relate with other things in your life. So, be happy, be good, wish everybody happiness, help. These are all great emotions. They connect you with the heart. And they don't interfere with distribution of the energy through your body. Always think positive, never in a negative way. But again, I highly recommend follow the self-healers protocol and hydrate correctly, cleanse and change your diet, you will see everything will change. Thank you for listening. Till next video. Have a great day. Love you all.